JESU, JESU. Hele, 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 hele. Hele, 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 hele. Namatwas. Eloptikaiba. Eloptikomita wiha. Eloptikaiba. Eloptikomita wiha. Eloptikaiba. Hey, eloptikomita wiha. Eloptikaiba. Eloptikomita wiha. Eloptikaiba. Eloptikomita wiha. Eloptikaiba. Eloptikomita wiha. I'm holding on to your promises. Komeidara, Sami may say. I'm holding on to your promises. Komeidara, I'm holding on. Satke mi may, satke khwakwi bate. Eloptikaiba, eloptikomita wiha. 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 Lift mine eyes up to the heavens. Where will my help come from? I say my help comes from the Lord which made it. Heaven and earth, oh. JESU, 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 JESU. JESU, hele, 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 JESU, hele, 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 JESU, 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 JESU.
We are so happy to have ADORA back, this time debuting a brand new sounds, JESU. The last time we had her here, we were talking about Beneath the Surface, and she has been celebrating quite a number of things. I will get into it, ADORA. She warned me and she said, Helvi, not today. Welcome to the show,
Thank
ADORA.
you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
JESU. Are we going gospel?
Girl, gospel's always been a part of my DNA, and a lot of people have been asking, when is the church girl coming back?
Exactly.
I'm like, she never left. But here's a little something just to remind you that it will always be a part of me. So JESU is single, but who knows? It might just.
Praising God for all the amazing things God has done.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that, beneath the surface. You have songs that were highly celebrated.
Yep.
Talk to Me, Mirror on the Wall, My Pain. How has the EP been doing?
Oh my goodness. I think good would be an understatement because, to be honest, going into it, as an artist, you always just do what you can and hope for the best. And I think with Talk to Me, Ngahute, and My Pain, and all of the songs are actually gaining momentum very fast. And to be honest, I can't keep up because every time, for example, if I have to put together a set list, it's always a fight about what we should put on the list. So I think I can only be grateful, honestly, for how amazing the EP's been. I mean, 2 albums under the belt, 16 years in the industry is a long time. So it's hard to keep up with the Gen Alphas and the Gen Zs, yeah?
But you're doing a great job doing it. I'm glad that you
Thank you so
mentioned,
much.
gospel being a part of your DNA and so forth, because it's no secret. But how does this complement your music, or how do you find, the inspiration through gospel as well as, your background and so forth?
To be surprised, or to be honest, rather, it was an easy one to do because, like I said, gospel's always been a part of me. And getting into studio, it literally took me 20 minutes and the song was done. And I believe, especially when you do gospel, it should come from the heart. It should be pure. And I mean, with all my music, whatever I write, whatever I put out, is something I've experienced. And I've definitely experienced the presence of God more often in this time than usual.
Yeah. I know it's just been 6 months since the release of the last EP. Are you working on an album? You've done a lot of projects, so far. But we want to know, are you releasing another EP or are we looking at something bigger?
The thing is, I'm a go day by day kind of person. So especially with albums and EPs, I don't plan it. And if I have enough songs and I think, okay, we can put this together, then yes. But I'm very intentional about going one day at a time. Feelings, a lot of sentiment shared in the music. And like I said, the EP is doing pretty well, and I'm happy with where it's taking me. So JESU is not just a glimpse of the many that I could be doing. But like I said, who knows?
I mean, we know that you're on the airways now. Congratulations.
Yes,
by the way, you just started your own solo show.
Oh my goodness.
How does being on radio and doing music actually work together? How do you juggle between the two? And do you also think that since you started doing radio, it has also boosted, how you are in the music industry?
For those who don't know, I have a really low self-esteem, and I always have to have this little pep talk with myself before I go on stage. And I think being on radio has given me the chance to just believe in myself, because it's you, the microphone, and an empty room. But of course, so many listeners on the other side. So I'm starting to really see myself, hear myself, feel myself from the audience perspective, because it's headphones all the time. It's you talking to yourself, and you get to experience what the listeners experience. So I think to an extent, radio has helped me in terms of building my confidence and really just proving that there's so much more to life and there's so much more to ADORA than just music. But I love radio. I absolutely love it. I mean, I just turned 1 year in April on radio. It's my first ever job. Will you believe it? It's my first ever radio gig too. So it's just been nothing short of amazing.
Pretty much interesting. You decided to go with the approach of releasing visualizers with your EP and not ordinary music videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you take that approach?
I am a stern believer in visually connecting music to the sound instead of the other way around. And I feel like if someone could see, what I'm trying to bring out in the music, that will allow them to feel it faster than just hearing it. A lot of people don't understand the vernac, but they appreciate it because they've seen my expressions, they've seen my dance moves, they've seen how I feel about the music and what it makes me feel like, and that helps them connect to the music better. So visualizers are just a little placeholder, just hold it there for a moment. We are coming back to the kitchen, but for now, this is what you can have.
Now, ADORA, 16 years down the line of being in the music scene as a female artist, we have seen a number of Namibian female artists come and go. How do you stay consistent in the Namibian music scene as a female artist?
I think not to boast, but it's about staying grounded really and true to yourself. because that has helped me strive in all aspects in my music. And I think also just not expecting too much from the world.
Yeah.
Be yourself and stay yourself, because if you expect too much, I mean, we can easily, let's refer to the awards, for example. If you're not recognized in the awards, that doesn't mean you're not good enough. You got to push forward. And as long as you stay firm in what you believe in and stand firm in your morals and values, there's nothing that can stop you. But I mean, I can also not speak for others, because there's so much women go through in society these days, and we're battling so many other things than just fighting or being in a male-dominated industry. So I would also just, in the same breath, just say kudos to all the female artists, because it's not easy out there.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I love that you're talking about battles, because one thing we have noticed is that a lot of female artists are actually not collaborating.
Yep.
Why?
I think if it's not pride, then it's maybe just opportunity that doesn't present itself. I mean, another queen standing on the same stage as another queen. You know, the battle of the best and the worst. I know we want to see it, and I mean, I've had the honor to work with some amazing female artists, but I think it's an ego thing as well, and that honestly is killing that kind of opportunity. But I love that I can have interpersonal friendships and relationships with these girls off stage, and even though you won't see it very often on stage, there are really some who I can say, I can reach out to, and I can call and just joke about something, or even just cry to, you know. So even if you don't see us together on stage, off stage, some of us are really good friends and being there for each other, because I mean, like I said, it's a male-dominated
industry.
Yep.
I know you just dropped JESU.
Yes.
When can we expect something new from you?
Oh my goodness.
Bigger, not a single.
I'm not sure, because between my first or my only 2 albums, there are 3 years in between, and that says a lot. I'm not someone who likes to rush things. I'm not someone who wants to be in studio every day, because I'm not a producer.
Yes.
If there's something you didn't know, I hate the entire process. I can't sit through a beat, listen to it 900 times, and then still have to go back in to record it. So I think there's so much on my plate this year. I mean, the wedding's coming up.
I was about to get into it.
And I think for now, that is the focus. But music will always be there, and I'm always so excited to be back in studio again.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, ADORA, on your engagement.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we will be invited to your wedding as Watagwan.
Julle is 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. And I don't know if I can accommodate 20 people, but it's a farm wedding, so just let me know if you guys are coming and bring your tents along.
We are here for it.
Yeah.
All the best. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, Helvi. Thanks, Watagwan. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, you've heard it from ADORA herself. She has big things coming up, as well as a wedding. Show the girl some love on her social media platforms. For now, another female who's doing things. Brand new DJ on the block, DJ Ice Crystal.